Dirty trucking. It's 6 something p.m. this Friday. Oh, been in here a whole week. Been able to go nowhere. Ain't figured out what I can do to get income. Uber done fixed it where I can't get a rental car. The accident prevented me from getting a rental car because I didn't have the Hertz claim because I didn't have their damage waiver. So they want to charge me on that, but Hertz wasn't the only location I could have rented from. I could have went on ahead, and while they doing that, I could have rented from Avis. But Avis, I tried to get with Avis years before I even ended up with Hertz. And Avis I would always call them. They were talking about no cars. It was always the excuse. They'd let you book and then call you the next day talking about they didn't have no cars. So, but Uber's policy that they've created has prevented me from even getting a car, because I told you that Uber recently changed their rental car policy. I believe it was back in the end of 23, and I don't know what business would do something stupid as this, that you would include the driver's rating in getting a rental car to do business for you. My rating has nothing to do with me picking up and dropping off passengers. But that rating is evaluated by Uber, and Uber allows riders to get in the car and allow the driver. You can start out with a 5.0, but you ain't going to maintain it. Any driver with Uber with a 5.0 is some fishy shit going on. It's impossible. I was maintaining a 4.93 until I tried to start paying on that trip. And then when I realized what they started doing after I started paying on the trip and it was affecting me at Uber, I had to let the trip go. 5-star went back up until the trip organizer notified me. Well, she had to sign a contract for that. And she would be responsible for my remaining payments for that room. And she sent me what I had to pay her for June and July. I went on ahead and gave her that money in June. Best against my best. It was bad timing. Bad timing, because the rent was already late. Just bad timing. But I ended up eventually getting the rent in. By the 23rd. I got it in. But my 5-star was already damaged. The 5-star started dropping back when I, well, hell, I can't even say, no. Back when those payments, when she notified me that I was going to have to pay her. I still owe her another $416 for a trip that's taking place next month that I can't go to. And I've lost all that money because she didn't find anybody else to take my place. So I lost all that money. Because they want to play games here. But everybody talking about taking accountability for your actions. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, for the life of me, what accountability for what? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You keep saying that shit, but you ain't bagging it up with nothing. You keep talking this, I mean shit. No, you see me doing this shit on my videos. See, my videos is a way I can express myself the way I want to. Those videos is not the way I'm acting when I'm doing Uber. So you seem to get that twisted. But it's because of Uber's 5-star policy. They had the nerve to send me a message, go rent you a car, get back online. Ain't this a bitch? Rent a car and get back online. When I was at Hertz rental location, now they know it wasn't my fault. I even provided them the video of the guy leaving the damn scene. They're not going to remember the new guy in there. This guy I ain't never seen before. It's a new guy. They always hired a new guy. Got to be a slim black dude with dreads at that location. Now, well, I take that back. The last guy was a slim black guy with dreads. This is the new guy with slim black. He's slim black guy with dreads. So I had to let him know I'm up there because the car was hit. Oh no. Then he just immediately looked at me. This is a new guy. Don't know nothing about me, my account, and how long I've been there. The other two are familiar with me. He not. You know, they ain't going to rent you another car right off the rip. Did you have to waive it, the damage waiver protection? No. Uber has a set price, a weekly rate, that includes their insurance for the car so you can drive it, that they set for the drivers. That damage waiver is extra. That's Hertz. No, I've been with them since 23. I've never taken that. And then they used me as an example when there was another guy in there. He was in there getting another car because he hit a deer with the rental car. But he had the damage waiver. He said, if you had that, we can go ahead and get you another car, whether it's your fault or not. But they neglected to tell you that you still end up paying some damn money. You're going to still end up paying them. I think the deductible, I think they said you're going to end up paying them $1,000 deductible. That's with their waiver. But here's the thing. Now, if you get the waiver, you're going to end up, and you get in an accident or something happened to the car, you're going to end up paying $1,000 deductible. That's what they said. From what I'm looking up on the site, I don't know how true none of this shit. You know, they sit up and switch and change shit. I don't know. But then they told me, they kept asking me, were you under a trip? Yeah, I was under a trip. Did you have a rider in the car? No. They said, well, because you didn't have a rider in the car, if you had a rider in the car, all you would have had to pay was $1,000 deductible. If I had a rider in the back seat endangering them as well when the car got rear-ended, I end up paying $1,000 deductible. This is what the location told me, Clinton Township. But they said since you didn't have a rider in the car, but you were under a trip, you're going to be responsible for all the damages. Wow. Not my fault. I didn't hit the car. You are rental car service, and this is how you treat your customers. Your customers who not at fault, you are blaming and making them pay for all the damages. Regardless of that waiver. It's not their fault. I've never seen nothing like that before. In trucking, they don't even do this shit in trucking. They find out who at fault first. And then they go after the one at fault. It's either you or somebody else. They don't sit up and make the one who got hit pay for damages that somebody else did. They do it hurts. I've never seen nothing like it for my life. You create policy that is damaging to your own workers and customers. So back to the 5-star. I believe it was when I came back off that trip. I believe it was around about November, Thanksgiving, before after. Get a notification. Uber's changing their rental car policy to now include the driver's 5-star rating. That they require the driver to have a 4.9 to continue to rent on the Uber rental platform. To get rent from Hertz, Avis. 4.90. Now, that's impossible. Because also, Uber, when they created this policy, they neglected and failed to tell people that when the rider reduces your 5-star, you know, they not going to up it so you can go get a rental car. Even though, see, this is where they created policy that's employment killer, so to speak. And there's probably a perfect legal name for this, where they create policy that ends up getting rid of their workers. I think I heard in a TV program something Trump was talking about. And he said it, what it was, but I can't remember what he said. There's another name for what this is called when your business creates policy that ends up affecting your workers or getting rid of your workers, rather. End up hindering your workers from getting something. Or, I can't remember the name, so I'm just going to just say policy is employment killer. You created a policy that's an employment killer. And then Uber had the nerve. Send me a damn video. I mean, not a video, a damn message. Get back on the platform. Get you a rental car. Like I can just walk out here and go get a rental car. When I turned that rental car in, I didn't even have the money to cover the rental payment that was coming in. I was working on that. Didn't even have the money for my phone bill. Was working on that. See, when your negligence caused more than just damage to the car. When you out here speeding, thank God I didn't get killed. Ain't nobody mentioned that. Ain't nobody said nothing about that. Thank God you all right. I was in a hit and run accident. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. I think I heard one, maybe two commenters even meant ask, were you all right? That was it. The rest of them immediately went into that Warren Truck she crazy shit. Talking about hold yourself accountable shit. I'm still waiting for you to clarify that. But anyway, they had a nerve to send me so I tried to get a rental car. So you got to go on your Uber app, go to where you can rent vehicles, and it'll come up which location got a vehicle available. Hertz or Avis. They only use Hertz or Avis. Now they got a new one on there, Zipcar. Zipcar is another place we can rent a car. And then they also have something they call Fleet. It's a fleet program, fairly new, where other individuals who have cars, you can rent their cars and be able to drive on an Uber platform. But then when I looked into this, I'm reading this shit. There was a car on there. A lady here in Detroit had a Ford car, renting it for $300 a week. $10 more than what I was paying, $9 more than what I was paying for that car. But it's a Ford, but I had an SUV. So, $300 a week. And then I'm starting reading the fine print. They're saying it's this individual, you're going to be driving the car, and this individual is going to be responsible of how much your wages you earning driving their car that they going to give you. That's what I read. I mean, you must think I'm stupid. I'm going to rent somebody's car for $300 a week to earn. And they somehow getting or seeing my earnings and going to determine what they're going to give me off of what I earn for driving that car. Hell no. You can scrap that program with me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I saw it as an opportunity to get me another car, because that way I can bypass that 5-star rating shit till I read that shit. What the fuck you mean? I'm going to be out here slaving? Wait a minute. Who getting the money? You sending the money to them? And then they going to tell me how much they going to pay me? And I'm paying $300 for the car? Oh, no. I drive my ass off. I know my capabilities and earning capabilities out there if it's available to me. But it ain't been. The earnings is dropped. So, back to the 5-star. So, you got to maintain a 4.90. And then I went on a platform. I took a screenshot. I'm going to attach it to this video if you don't believe me. They said you got to have 4.90. Now, why would you include that in getting a rental car? Your concern should be that they're a good driver and they picking up these people like they supposed to, and you ain't ended up with no lawsuits behind it. Who give a damn about their goddamn 5-star rating? Now, you don't want it to be extremely low, because that means they, bad drivers, nasty cars, something like that. You don't want that, no. But to maintain a 4.90, I was a 4.93 until I started paying on that trip. I'm going to show you how dirty people is. So, I went on the platform, tried to rent a car. Popped up immediately in the little square. You can't rent a car because you don't have a 4.90. You don't meet the 4.90 requirements. When you reach the 4.90 requirements, then you can come back and rent a car. You see how stupid that sounds? How the fuck I'm going to reach a 4.90 requirement if I ain't got a car? And you've been dropping my 5 stars since last year. I'm just now getting back up to a 4.84. To get back, I need a 4.85 to get back to my earning status. This is what they do here at Uber. Nobody's listening. And then you want to talk about accountability. They've done stuff to decrease my earnings. You've created a policy that when the car, if I needed to get another rental car, for whatever reason, I can't get it now because my 5 stars is below 4.90. And the only reason it's below that is because you were letting, Uber was telling me I was getting bad reports from riders. I don't think that's true. Maybe a few here and there. A couple of men that sit back there and look questionable where they be staring at me, jealous and all that. I can tell, I get the vibe from you. You know, and then it's puzzling. I don't understand it. I don't go to nobody's job, get no vibe that I'm finna fuck up their damn job. I don't do that shit. But they get in these Uber cars and they do that shit. Men, women, don't care what damn race, all different races of people, all of them do that shit. Them young ones, notorious for that damn shit. That's why I wish Uber to change their goddamn policy. You got to be 30 and up to get in the motherfucking Uber car. But you can miss me with all that damn shit. They would get in there and slam the door and all that shit. Anything to drum up a reason to complain. You had to hit the brake. The green light suddenly changed red. You got to put a little pressure on the brake. Oh, it's excessive braking. Like you in trucking. You don't know shit about that. Give me the definition of what you just said. If I ain't throw your ass to the floor, shit ain't sliding all on the floor, it ain't excessive braking. I don't give that. We got traffic lights out here. The 1 minute is green and blue, it's red before you even get through it. Now, if I decide to stop, I'm going to stop. So, because of that 5-star rating, I can't get a car or even attempt to try to get a car with Avis, which I know it's going to be, I'm not going to get anyway. I'm not going to get anyway. So, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But you're telling me I need to hold myself accountable. You acting like videos is responsible for what happened to me. No, it's not. Ain't that one of these damn videos responsible for what happened to me. Or what's happening to me. These videos ain't got a goddamn thing to do with it. The guy hit the car. I was getting bad reports to drop my 5-star. And you talking about hold myself accountable. I've been in transportation since before some of y'all was even goddamn born. I'm a professional driver. Train anybody. But you want to look at videos and how I express she yelling, she mean. What the fuck you mean? Is we in school? You in elementary school? Did I take your Play-Doh? What the fuck? She mean. No, you sound like you talking about something that somebody else has been saying. And you're not going to bring that shit in what I do to earn money. You've heard of self-sabotage. You can self-sabotage yourself. But see, I'm not self-sabotaging myself. Some of the individuals on here are. Because of that continuous talk that you have about this crazy, this Warren Truck Plant. No, I can talk about Warren Truck Plant. You don't make no ignorant comments about Warren Truck Plant. I'm telling about what happened to me there. You turn around to me, she crazy. It don't make sense. Another crazy story. It ain't crazy. It's only crazy to you because it ain't happened to you. And you better pray it never happened to you. And don't say it can't happen to you. I'm riding around. I ain't never been hit before in a car. In a car I'm driving. I ain't never been hit before. I'm 55 years old and ain't never been hit by another vehicle since I've been riding around here in the city of Detroit. And that's the truth. All of a sudden, I get rear-ended by a motherfucking car. Now, I'd had my cars stolen, not hit. I have never been hit in a vehicle that I've been driving since I've had a driver's license here in the city of Detroit. Ever. But you get on here talking about hold yourself accountable for what? You can't even tell me what I need to be holding myself accountable for. I told you why I'm sitting up here with no income. I told you what caused me to have less income, the reason why I'm getting evicted. I didn't reduce my 5-star. Uber did. I didn't hit the car. That guy in the video you saw did. But yet you get on here and talk about hold yourself accountable. But you can't even say for what. You are self-sabotaging me on purpose and deliberate. Just like you did with my GoFundMe last year. Got on here talking about she lying. Now, my GoFundMe now, I raised exactly $100. Ain't got nothing else since then. Anybody else can make a GoFundMe. They got thousands of dollars. You are suppressing my opportunity to receive donations by your negative ass talk. It ain't my videos ain't got nothing to do with it. Not one damn thing. I'm telling what's happening to me. Whether you believe it or not, you not the one I need to be convincing. I am sitting up here about to be evicted. The car did get hit. My 5-star is too low to rent a car. So I'm still trying to figure out, what am I supposed to be held accountable for? Tell me. Gurus on here, tell me. What the fuck do I need to be holding myself accountable for? What actions do I need to be holding myself accountable for? When you can explain that shit and logically, then I'll believe you. Because right now, I don't see any reason I should be sitting here like this but Uber and Hertz. The money stealing out my bank. Hertz. My trailer bank overdrawn. Hertz. I ain't putting no money in the bank. Uber and Hertz. It ain't because I'm out here refusing to work. I don't refuse to work. But I do absolutely refuse to deal with that nonsense that goes on at work. And Uber once said I was getting these bad reports. I can prove that it's Uber that was doing that. Because that day, that last year, when I sat here and didn't have no car, and everybody was always, go ahead and do this so you can go and get back to work. And then I made that video that while I was sitting here, I ain't had a car in goddamn weeks. I get a message from Uber that a rider complained on me. And I called a high school classmate of mine. She didn't believe. She said, you lying. I sent her a screenshot of it. I said, I've been sitting here for over hell, I don't know at the time I got that. Maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. Maybe a little longer than that. I don't know the exact time frame. But I know I've been off work from Uber for a long time. I hadn't been in a car. Get a message from Uber saying that a rider said something about me. That's when I knew that my 5-star wasn't dropping because of riders. It was indeed by a tactic Uber has been using that I'm going to explain in my next video. See, when they want to get rid of you and stuff started happening, it's a term for it. But Uber's been abusing it. And I'm going to talk about that in my next video. It's called, do I even want to say it now? No, just wait for the video. Because they tell you don't tell people what you're doing. So, I'm going to bring this discussion up. Because people don't understand what's going on when stuff starts suddenly happening to you at work. And you just get the feeling they trying to get rid of you. It is. And it's a legal term for it. And I'm going to discuss that in my next video. I'm trying to prepare it now, but I got a tablet that seems to be doing its own damn thing. I'm on a website trying to get some assistance, and it's not letting me complete the goddamn form and shit. I got to sit up here and go back. Damn. Hell, look like I'm going to get a bridge card in a minute. I'm going to get a bridge card, get some damn state assistance or something, if I can get it. Look like I'm going to get a bridge card. I went from able-bodied working to back to damn bridge. You done took me too far back in my life. There's no reason I should be back struggling like I was in my goddamn 20s. Because I'm not 20 fucking years old. Whatever you did this shit for, I hope you happy. I hope you satisfied. I hope you achieve whatever it is you wanted to achieve. If it wasn't nothing but just be sitting up here watching me, you sitting somewhere watching me throw all my goddamn shit out. But it was the mouths of some of these people on here with that Warren truck plant shit, going back undermining my videos of what I'm saying and the true meaning of my videos. You going around undermining it, convincing people not to help me. You done convinced people I'm a bad person. You done convinced them not to help me. You done convinced them not to give me money. You done convinced them not to do a damn thing but sit here and fucking suffer. That's what some of these people on here did. I ain't did nothing to nobody. Like I didn't do anything to Chrysler. I didn't do anything wrong to anybody at Chrysler. They did the wrong to me. And these people get on here co-signing. And I could tell by these little YouTube names you make. What was the one? What was it? Chrysler P something PR. Then it was Local 140. That was the UAW. Then I got the young girl on here, Mere somebody. I told her, girl, you gonna have a conversation with your damn husband, get off my goddamn site. She wanna get on here talking about I'm mean, and then sit up here and print it out some goddamn shit like she in class, like you doing a goddamn class assignment and shit on here. Sit up doing some damn psychiatrist discussion shit with goddamn numbers and hell, I don't remember she had bullet points in there and shit. What the fuck? We're not in school. I don't even know you. People who don't know people can't discuss people. That's where they go. You don't know me. You don't know me like that to be discussing me. You see me on these videos. But I'm going to tell you what you've done. What this talking has done. My videos ain't prevented me from getting nothing. It was those people getting on here making them comments that did. You ain't seen it yet? That what's her name? That Gianna. I done created a GoFundMe. Now she already made a video trying to prevent me from getting money. I only got $100 damn. $100 ain't gonna help me. $100 ain't gonna help me. But I'm gonna remember why I didn't get the help. It's always right here. I'm gonna remember what was said, why y'all said it. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. Because all of y'all ain't the same on here. I ain't talked myself out of shit. You said that. I ain't talked myself out of nothing. Somebody talking about ask nicely. Ask nicely. I didn't even want to ask. I just created a GoFundMe and told you I made it. I didn't even want to ask. I don't never ask anybody for help. Ever. I don't care what position I'm in. Never have I done that. In my life, I'm 55 years old. Never have I did that. I don't call up no family members. I don't do none of that. I'll take it back. I'll take it back. Maybe 1 or 2 times back when I was going to the casino. Overspent my money and didn't leave me no damn money. But far as something like this, pay rent, never. Because that's not me. One thing I can say about me, ain't no man came around here and paid damn bill, helped me with a damn thing. Now that I can say. While they be on here talking all that shit, I'm still waiting. Y'all tell me what I need to hold myself accountable for. Talking about I don't get along with people. What people you talk to, it said I don't get along with them. You on here, listen to these motherfuckers on here. You ain't talking to nobody out here in the streets that know me. I'm a nice person. Until you fuck with me. And then Eveline come out. And that bitch I can't control. She gonna say what she wanna say when she need to say it. And however she needs to goddamn say it. And when Eveline is out, I just sit back till she get through. That's it. That's all I can do. So now, I'm gonna post this video. And I'm going to show you why I can't get a rental car and the policy that Uber created, the reason why I can't get a rental car. And then I'm going to talk about what I said. I'm going to talk about the legal term about what's happening with me at Uber. It ain't me. It wasn't never me. I ain't did nothing. I ain't ran my mouth too much. I ain't did nothing. That's you all on here saying that. Every time something happened to somebody that was doing good and positive, you can go back to their social media and find all these goddamn comments that led to it. That's how it's always been. Anything happen to somebody on social media, it's because somebody on their social media. Somebody get killed off of social media. And I see that quite often. It's because of somebody that was watching their social media. Somebody get bad mouthed and all this shit. It's because of the people commenting on their social media. I make videos the way I need to make these videos. You can like them or don't like them. You can say whatever you want to about them. This is my life. This is what's happening to me. I don't sugarcoat shit. Now, if I make a mistake or see it's something that could have been caused by something else, you've seen me make corrective videos. See, gang stalking is real. And the individuals that's on here making them negative comments, interfering with my phone and the tablet and me filling out applications, me trying to achieve shit, are gang stalkers. That's what the fuck they do. At this point, my story, I should have a couple thousand on my GoFundMe. But I'm not going to get that because of the gang stalkers. That's what they do. They determine how much I'm going to get. So I guess right now, this GoFundMe, they only determined for me to have $100 because that's all I got. When we can get rid of them gang stalkers and them naysayers on here and these other ones spreading all this goddamn shit, you ain't nothing but another Warren Truck plant. Making up shit. Saying shit that you ain't got no business talking about. That plant falsely accused me. And I don't know, it don't matter how many times I get on here. I'm still cleaning up, confronting people about that negative reputation that goddamn one employer caused. That motherfucking Mario at that goddamn plant ruined my motherfucking life. Just like this dude that hit that car ruined me right now. So this dirty trucking, I'm out.